Hello everyone, welcome back to the Book Graveyard Vintage Genre Fiction Book Channel here on YouTube. This is our supplemental book haul, supplemental to the Pulp Fest video, where we ran out of time. I didn't want that to be a 2-hour long video. These are books that we got from our friends when we were at Pulp Fest, and some were gifted to me, just gifted to me by viewers, which is amazing. And some are when Rob was in town and we went to the bookstores. So I got a Savage Used Books book haul. Sorry, something's in my eye. And yes, so yeah, yet another book haul. Are you guys sick of looking at book hauls yet? I'm not. I got no problems with them. I can look at them all day. But yeah, I threw that Parker review out there yesterday. Got some more reviews lined up. I got some chats lined up. Working on the Maigret, editing it, the Maigret episode I did with lighting the pipes. That's coming up. So it's not just book hauls. Not that I mind it. Anybody who complains about people purchasing and loving literature and art is a clown. They're a clown. Ignore them. Anyone who complains about a book haul is an idiot. So before we get started, I just want to give a shout out that I forgot to mention two people. In the Pulp Fest video, we did the live chat on Jake's channel, Jake Pulp Mortem. We did a live chat, everyone all in the same room. And I got to meet Lee, retired book guy, and Brandon from the Book Report. So just wanted to give shout outs to them. Sorry I forgot to mention you guys in the Pulp Fest video. And if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. So let's get going here. So first off, I got this, we got a care package from Mark from Glock and Sig, always in the comments down there, Mark. And he brought us a bunch of chocolate and books, and he made us all these little Zippo lighters with my logo on it there. Got the word there. The title, the word, the title. So how cool is this? We're gonna start smoking cigarettes. That's how much I love this. We're gonna get back on the horse. Start smoking cigarettes again. That's fine. It's only been 11 years. It's time. It's time to get back in the saddle. Because now we got this cool Zippo. We're not really going to start smoking cigarettes. Don't smoke cigarettes, kids. It's bad for you. All right, so here's some of the books that he got for me. First up, we got this Gothic book, Mistress of the Shadows. Ruth McLeod, a haunting novel, romantic suspense, One Light On, Gothic book, check. He gave me quite a few Gothic books, and I'm not sure if he's mocking me or if he's actually like, this is for you, buddy. So there we go. Secret of Mallet Castle. Beautiful, Dan Ross. I think it's W.E.D. Ross there. Very nice. Got a Charlotte Armstrong. This is The Turret Room, an unforgettable thriller. Got quite a few Charlotte Armstrongs in here. And they also got Grave Doubt, Yvonne Baker. Very cool. I do actually already have that one. It's a double. That one's in better shape than mine. And this one is glorious looking. Got a Dell map back here. Passport to Barrel. Robert Parker. In a danger-filled Budapest, carrying a dead man's papers. So yeah, I love when the story takes place in places that are foreign to me. Budapest, Austria, Czechoslovakia. Very cool. And then he also gave me this movie, Getaway, which is based on the Jim Thompson book that I got a couple hauls ago. And he was telling me about it. He went out and bought me this fucking Blu-ray. Mark, you were crazy, man. You know, he wanted everyone to have all of this Pennsylvania stuff. So he got everyone these gift bags. And of course, everyone else got like the chocolate, the Hershey's chocolate, and the special local stuff. Being that we're vegan is a little bit more difficult. He went out of his way to get us vegan chocolate and just incredibly thoughtful guy. Just amazing. Always wonderful to see you, Mark. You come back to Dayton, we'll go to the Air Force Museum together. It'll be a blast. All right, so next up we got Tim. Big Tim. I have everything marked. That's how many piles there are here. Tim got me this Michael Shane book, Private Detective Michael Shane by Brett Halliday. Also on that back. I got this one from Richard. I hope that light isn't too blinding. It's called The Bad Seed by William March. It's about this little girl who's a serial killer. Yeah, she's an 8-year-old little girl. She's a serial killer. And they made this into a Broadway play, and then they made it into a movie. I'd never heard of it, but it sounds awesome. Very cool. Thank you, Richard. Richard Vintage SF. Did I say Vintage SF? It's our man, Richard. This next pile is from Brian. Bad Taste Books. Brian, one of my nearest and dearest YouTube friends. They all are. Who are we kidding? Attar. He recently did a review video with Movie Snapper, Connor Movie Snapper, about the Attar series. They read them, and it's like a men's adventure under the sea. Attar the Merman. So he gave me the Attar's Revenge and at number 2, War of Nerves. That's amazing. If you like the books that I show on my channel, you have to follow Bad Taste Books because he talks about the same kind of stuff. He's like my book brother. Man, that light, why does it always get all funky? He gave me this very cool looking Jack Dempsey. Look at that, that's beautiful. Jack Dempsey was he was a brawler. This is Mike Tyson's favorite fighter. Old school, early 1900s. The true story of the Manasseh Mauler. Gave me this Bureau 13. This is one that I think made a big deal about in one of his hauls. Brian likes to just give away his books. He's crazy. So it's like some kind of occult detective. Ghosts, vampires, mutants, demons, they're all real. And Bureau 13 goes after them. Wasn't there a TV show that was like this? It even had the 13 in it. What was that called? It wasn't very good. It was really corny. I don't know. And then Viking Cipher. This is another one that I made a big deal about when he picked it up. Just some exciting men's adventure. High-tech, low-blow war. So Eric Iverson faces off against the global master of media horror. Look at that lady hanging on to that dude about to fall off the mountain. Got some cliffhanger action. And then he gave me this beautiful hardcover baseball when the grass was real before AstroTurf. Baseball from the 20s to the 40s, told by the men who played it. Very cool baseball history. I love it. Thank you, Brian, my dude. So this next deck is from Warren, who wrote me an email before Pulp Fest, said he was coming out and he wanted to give me some books. He's a viewer. And I was like, oh man, you don't have to. He's like, no, I want to. So I said, well, I'm not going to say no. And then he sent me a list of all of his doubles. He's like, what do you want? And so I picked these out. And that was very thoughtful of Warren. And it was great to meet you in person, sir, at Pulp Fest. I'd actually wanted Warren to be in the video when I did the recording. And then I didn't see him after Saturday when I was doing the recording. So I'm sorry I missed you. But I just want to say thank you so much for this thoughtful gift of books, which we all love here. First up, Demolished Man, Alfred Bester. I mentioned the crazy interview of Alfred Bester up on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll put another link to it. He is like, I don't know. I think he might be intoxicated on some white powder. goes up your nostrils, because he goes off. He's lit. He's crazy. So yeah, Demolished Man. I think that's like his most famous book, so I wanted to check that out. And then I got Wake to Darkness. I don't know what this is. I just like the way it looked. Very classic paperback, golden era. Oh, look at all these ladies on the back. That is nice. Speaking of classic golden era, I got a Fawcett Gold Medal here, Hill Girl. Beautiful artwork. Does it have a signature? I don't know. I don't know what that says. Got another Baroness. Black gold. Yep, black gold. Very cool. Still haven't read a Baroness. I need to. This is one that was actually on my want list. So I was very surprised to see this pop up in the picture. Diabolus, David St. John. This is the E. Howard Hunt, Peter Ward Spy series. And as I mentioned before, as the series goes on, it's a regular spy series. And then towards the end, it starts to get occult. It's like an occult spy series, black magic and stuff. And this is one of the later ones with the black magic. So hell yes. Hell yes. And then I got some more. Here's the other Charlotte Armstrongs I was talking about. Web of Terror. The Girl with a Secret. Oh, it just says Web of Terror on the back. So that's not the title. Case of the Weird Sisters. It's a little trippy. So I don't think these are gothics. I think these are mysteries, but they kind of package them like gothics. This is a double. The One-Faced Girl. This one is definitely a gothic. Clarissa Ross, also W.E.D. Ross. That's a beautiful cover. Secret of the Pale Lover. And then I got two James Darks. James Dark is a spy. Yeah, the Mark Hood is the spy, and it was a Australian author, published here in the States. Operation Octopus. It's a beautiful cover. It's a shame they don't put the credit. It's cool that now that we have the internet, we can all connect and figure out who the artists are. But yeah, no credit here. I don't know. It is nice. All right, then I got this mystery stack. I don't know who these are from. I asked Jake, he said it might be from him, or Warren might have brought me more. So he said to give Warren the credit. So he said, these are from Warren, even if they were from Jake. Because I'm not 100% sure. Like I said in the Pulp Fest video, everyone was throwing books at me. So everything got all mixed up. So here's another Mark Hood book. My spy section is growing. I love it. I'm definitely way into the spy fiction right now. It's like all I want to read. The Hard-Boiled Omnibus. It's like a, sampler, a pocketbook sampler. That's cool. Got another Fawcett Gold Medal, The Dead Darling. She wore nothing. The Dead Darling. Jake got me a bunch of Norman Daniels. So I think this one is from Jake because he was showing me pictures from Recycled of the spy section. He's like, you want any of these? And I said, grab me all the Norman Daniels. So I think this one is probably from Jake. This one's in a bag, and it's fancy, and it's a boxing book. I wish I knew who got it for me. Is it you, Warren? I'll say thanks. Thanks to whoever did. Kid Galahad. This is one that I've been wanting for a while. Another Secret Agent adventure. This is from the TV show, Secret Agent. Pretty cool. I've never seen the TV show. How is it? You guys like it? People who've seen it? It's another spy book. I told you, I'm way into the spies right now. Bush Baby, Martin Woodhouse. Got a duotone cover there. Just the red and the blacks. Looks kind of science fiction too, huh? The Spiral Web. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know it's a spy book. They all are. Here's another one. Message Ends. David Craig. I can't wait to get these shelves built so I can just have them all the spy books together. So I can flip through and find what I'm in the mood for. Usually in the spy genre, it's all about location. What do I want to read about? What area of the world? And then I got this, another baseball book, but it's science fiction baseball. The New Atom Bombshell. The New Atom, what does it say? Yeah, The New Atom's Bombshell. Robert Brown. So I have another stack with this book. So I got gifted this book twice. But that's pretty awesome. I do love baseball books. And it'll be interesting to see a science fiction baseball book. This next stack is from Andrea. I hope I'm going in a timely manner, not rushing this. She got me B-Girl, No Life for a Virgin. Andrea is very encouraging of my love of sleaze. And look at that, the Pied Piper of Hot Jazz. So it's a jazzy sleaze book. Oh man, that's what's up. That is awesome. I don't know if you guys know, but I do love jazz. And then we got The Love Clinic, Maurice de Cobra. Look at that cover. That looks like it would belong in a reference book of the golden era of mass market paperbacks. A beautiful captive in a voluptuary's castle of strange desires. The Love Clinic. Then we got this. I don't know what this is. Some kind of sci-fi horror rock and roll. Rack and roll. Power to the Rackers. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like reading the back. It looks insane. Some kind of like alternative future. But it's in the, I mean, it was written in the past, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying. And then she got this incredible book for my wife. This is awesome, amazing. The Women of the Weird. With the Edward Gorey cover. So this is all lady writers writing weird stories. This is a rare book. This is a sought after hardcover. Very cool. She wrote a little note on this little postcard. The little witch and the black cat. That's adorable. So that is very cool. Thank you, Andrea. We really appreciate it. She loves it. She says thank you. This is a movie. I know, it's a book channel, but I'm showing a movie anyway. This is from Anthony Matthews from Paperbacks and Peep Shows on Instagram, one of my Instagram friends. And he wrote and directed this movie here. Revenge is her middle name. He's into extreme horror. We've talked before. He was at the last year's Pulp Fest. We talked about stuff. He'd lived in Dayton before. He doesn't live in Dayton now, but at one time he did. And he worked with Jim Van Bieber, and there's actually a plug for Jim Van Bieber on the back here. Jim Van Bieber made one of the most infamous B-movie, schlock movies, and it was right here in Dayton, and it's called Deadbeat by Dawn.
I hate people, man. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about nothing.
And I have seen it. I own it. Of course I do. It's from Dayton, and it's a B movie, and it is amazing. So if you've never seen that. So he, we talk about Dayton because he lived here for a while, and he worked with Jim Van Bieber. And yeah, he said this is like one of the Serbian horror movies, and I was like, dude, I can't watch this, man. This is not my thing. I appreciate it. My wife will watch it. She loves the extreme, all the way disgusting movies. I don't have the stomach for it. But how cool is this? He directed and wrote this movie, and here's the DVD. Thank you so much, Anthony. It's good to see you again. All right, this next one is a box. And this is from Gerald from Fireball Comics, who said that he just wanted to send me a gift of, sorry, I got a phone call, I was reading text. He wanted to send me a gift, just thanks for making videos, and that was incredible. I offered to give him some shirts, and he said, no, I just want to gift you these books. And there is a ton of them. There's a big old box. Gave them to me at Pulp Fest. Got to see him for a minute. We didn't really hang out too much. But yeah, it was great. It was cool. It's good to see you. We saw him last year too. And here we go. Yeah. So we got one of the Dark Shadows. Diplomatic Corpse. Wow, look at that. That is amazing. It's a detective book. What a beautiful cover. We got Starhawk's Empire 99, novel by Ron Goulart, illustrated by Gil Kane. I don't know what that is. Do you guys know what it is? So I think it's a book based off of a comic book based on the internationally acclaimed comic strip, Starhawks. Got some Nick Carter, Death of the Falcon. Nick Carter, The Outback Ghosts. Some Australian action. The Dominican Affair. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying about The Spy, man. You got to go by location. What do you want to read about? You want to go to Australia? You want to go to the Dominican Republic? You guys hear the thunder? Every time I do a book haul, it's thunderstorming. So I got The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Number 3. The Copenhagen Affair. Spy TV show. Got a Gothic, The Witch of Blackbird Pond. That's a double. I'll put that in the double section. I think Goat Frenzy wanted some Gothics. Maybe I'll throw that in his box. Where is it? Right there. Nick Carter, Eyes of the Tiger. This one, Morris L. West, Second Victory. Soon to be a major motion picture. I don't know. That looks pretty serious, though. It's like serious business. Snake Pit. Oh, this is a beautiful woman's plunge into the nightmare world of the mentally ill in her agonizing climb back to health and freedom. It's about a lady going into the mental institution. I bet that might be a rough read. Confessions of the Boston Strangler. Some true crime. I love this. Speaking of Maigret, we got a George Simenon, Short Cases of Inspector Maigret. I love these pulpy covers on the Maigrets. You don't find them too often. So I'm very excited to get this, and this is one that I don't have, the short story collection. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. And then I got another one. Maigret and the Dead Girl. Look at that. Man, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm editing the Lighting the Pipes episode now. It's pretty long, so it's a lot of editing. I'm gonna put lots of pictures and stuff up, so should be pretty entertaining. Here's another David St. John, another E. Howard Hunt, Peter Ward book. This one is also a double, but this is in much better condition than mine. Mine's pretty gross. We got a Jim Thompson, Swell Looking Babe. That is so cool. I got quite a few Jim Thompsons in here. I'm so glad I finally read it. You know, I can be Jake always calls me a hipster. And I don't want to read the people that are popular. I gotta read stuff that no one gives a shit about. But you know what? There's a reason that they're popular, and I need to read them because that Jim Thompson was mind-blowing, and so was The King in Yellow. Two books that I still need to make videos about. The Beat Generation, Albert Zugsmith. I think this is a shocking expose. The Beat Generation. Oh, it's a movie. Oh, it's a movie, so it's a novelization of the movie. Wow, that is... that's something. How do I not know that? How do I not know that movie? We got The Jungle, Nelson Algren. A great novel of lawless youth. So we got a Juvenile Delinquent, which we love. Juvenile Delinquent books, The Jungle. We got The Hook #1. This is a series of it's an investigation series, but the investigator is a insurance guy. Like he goes into insurance claims and sees if they're legit or not. I read one of these. It was pretty cool. It takes place in the 1930s, and he's an ex-boxer. That's why it's called The Hook. I love the way this one looks. Night Cover, Michael Z. Lewin, a Lieutenant Powder mystery. Looks very sleazy. Like it would be a movie on HBO, like at 2 in the morning. Another Dark Shadows. The Dark Shadows, Book of Vampires and Werewolves. Got some Golden Hawk. There's a bunch of Golden Hawk in here. I don't know what Golden Hawk is. Looks like some kind of white Native American guy. Is that what's going on? Hell's Children. I don't know. I don't know, man. But there is a bunch of them. Oh, it's an adult Western series too. As we all know, the adult Western was regular Westerns with porn scenes in them. Here's a Gothic Jane Whitehead, The House on the Hill. Not your typical Gothic cover, maybe more mystery. Is that a Manor book? Magnum Magnum Books. Here's a horror, The Survivors. All the terror and suspense of Rosemary's Baby. It's a different kind of cover. Pretty appealing. Got Frank G. Slaughter, Code 5. Looks like some kind of medical thriller. Underworld USA, the inside story of Fingers Toland, an independent hood who refused to cooperate with the mob and what happened to him. So that's some true crime. One Death in the Red, Ed Pizarro. This is about Chicago in the 1920s. Very cool gangster stuff. Al Capone. I love the scene in the Untouchables when Robert De Niro's at the table and he's like, I want him dead. I want his whole family dead. I want his house burned to the ground and I want to piss on his ashes. And I'm like, God, I feel like that all the time. Anyway, Drilling for Death. Some kind of adventure. Some helicopter adventure. Not a propeller, it's a rotor. That is not a propeller, sir. We got more Golden Hawk. I wonder if this is the whole Golden Hawk run. I think there's some doubles in here, because I think Grizzly Pass we have already seen. So I'm going to be passing some Golden Hawk on. Yeah, there's doubles. There's Hell's Children again. Scalper's Trail. Another Man from U.N.C.L.E. Number 5, The Mad Scientist Affair. Oh, looks like a little horror crossover, The Vampire Affair. Maybe this was the Halloween episode. Kind of has a Kolchak feel to it. The Monster Wheel Affair. The Diving Dames Affair. Commander Shaw Counter Spy novel. These are cool. I see these out sometimes. I think I got a couple. Haven't read them yet. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is all still from Gerald from Fireball Comics. So many books. This is Get Dumb, a very funny novel. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Looks like a movie. Oh, Get Smart, Move Over for Get Dumb, the most hilarious espionage tale of the season. Triple Cross, a Jigger Moran mystery. It's cool, Belmont books. I like those. They're a little trashy. Requiem for a Redhead, another spy book. We're gonna have one hell of a spy collection. We just gotta read faster now. Oh, this is cool. This is a, speaking of Parker, this is a heist novel, and it's a Monarch. It's gonna go in our Monarch collection. The Heisters. That rules. Got some Executioner, Boston Blitz. Ooh, look at this cover. This is not pro. I'm just gonna put it out there. This is not pro. This is anti. They are the bad guys. The whipping. Got the Klan there, who whipped this woman, and what happens to her? I don't know. She has to deal with it. That's what it says. Something like that. Got a C.S. Lewis, Book 7 in the Chronicles of Narnia. Tim, there's your Christmas present. Another Golden Hawk, Eyes of the Cat. This one's cool, reminds me of Cherry Delight. James Eastwood, Diamonds Are Deadly, a new Anna Zordon spy thriller. Another Executioner, Panic in Philly. It's great, great cover. A true story of courage and brotherhood on and off the football field, Brian's Song. It's very serious and dramatic. It'll tug at your heartstrings. The Cleveland Pipeline, that's what we're going to do next, Executioner-wise. We're going to Ohio. A Bart Gold spy thriller, Baron Sinister. Psychiatric Nurse. That's awesome. Another Jim Thompson, Wild Town. And then 3 more Golden Hawks. Kill Hawk, Blood Hunt, and the first one, just plain old Golden Hawk. So that's very cool. Thank you, Gerald. Man, I really appreciate it. I wish I could have gave you a shirt. I wish you had wanted a shirt, because this is a lot of books, man. Well, this one's from Rob. It's another Monarch. Pattern for Destruction. By the way, these had the cheap dollar stickers on it, and I listened to you guys in the comments. I went out and got lighter fluid. Man, you were not joking. Look at that. That is smooth. Came right off, not sticky. Excellent. Look at this Lion Book, Hot Cargo. Oh man, that is salacious. That is some hot cargo, that's for sure. G.H. Otis. They carried 129 tons of explosive oil and a TNT woman. The Dark Side. Faster than Sherlock Holmes, higher than Superfly, handsomer than Inspector Poirot. It's Carver Bascombe in his first adventure. The Dark Side. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a book that I would love. And then we got another, the New Atom Bombshells. So we got doubles. So I'll be sharing that with somebody else. Ghostly Hoofbeats. This is a Western. He was like, I bought this because I thought it was going to be like a ghost in the Western, but it's not. It's just a guy who's haunted by his dad's past or something. And I was like, well, damn it, I want a ghost Western too, Rob. It's all right. We love it anyway. Tombolo. I love it. I love that cover. It has some good artwork on the back too. I don't know what this is. It's some kind of World War II drama. I don't know. The Yellow Villa. Very 60s looking book there. Many men had loved her, but one hated her enough to kill her. God, I wish I could read faster. I want to read all these books. Frederick Brown, The Lenient Beast. Got some Frederick Brown over there on the TBR. It's another one of those big names that everyone says is amazing, and I haven't read yet. So he's over there, sitting, waiting his turn. Street Rod. Very cool. Juvenile Delinquent. I don't know if they're actually juvenile delinquents, but it's that era, and they're juveniles, and they're hot rods. What could be bad about that? Mark Norman's Fool's Errand. That looks exciting. Kind of Indiana Jones-ish, maybe. Then we got A Body for McHugh. Oh, it's a mafia book. Very cool. It's there. Thank you, Rob. I love it. Let's do Jake. This is from Jake. This is definitely from Jake. They all have the recycled sticker, recycled books, price tag. So we got this Russell Kirk, Surly Sullen Bell. I read one of his Gothics and I loved it. So when Jake sent me the picture, I was like, oh man, grab me that Russell Kirk. I don't care if it's $8. But he ended up paying for it. I was going to pay for it originally, but I guess in the spirit of Pulp Fest, no money was exchanged. I got another Norman Daniels, Man from Ape. So this is the series that I put in the 5 spy books you might not have heard of. Not James Bond. So there we go. Norman Daniels. Death War Fins. I love this underwater looking book. I don't know, there's something about the book covers where they're underwater. Why is it so appealing? I don't want to go scuba diving. I don't even like swimming. Spy Ghost. Man, I hope it has a ghost in it for real. Who put, oh look at this. Who put the ESP in espionage? Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Who wants a spy ghost? I got a look at this lenticular cover here. Look at that. The Man, the Bomb. That's wild. It's really chunky on the cover, but it's pretty cool. Got another Norman Daniels, Operation N. Another spy book. This one's also, I got 2 of them. And I got Chase 2 of the Hunters, The Invisible Eye, Paul Tabori. I think he wrote, didn't he write The Green Rain? That's a sci-fi novel. So is this a, yeah, this is like an action book. Another Norman Daniels, Operation SL. And John B. West, Cobra Venom. Beautiful, beautiful cover art. All right, up next. So this is out of order because this just came in yesterday. I wanted to show it here because I want to know. I want to know what's in these packages. So we got another box from Chris at Goat Frenzy. And he sent me these books. They're wrapped up. And my wife said that she really likes this wrapping paper. And I need to be very careful when I open it because she wants to keep it. So Chris got these books at WizFest. So I have a WizFest haul. Isn't that incredible? All right, I gotta be very careful. There's probably be some editing here. I've never done an unboxing before, so I think this is my first. I have no idea what's in here. I'm very excited. Oh man, they're all New English libraries, so we're excited already. Death Cloud. So that would be some kind of disaster, natural disaster. Awesome, Death Cloud. Then I got a Western, Pecos Law by Bradford Scott, Walt Slade. That is awesome. And then I got Squaw Man by Gil Martin. So this is probably one of those Piccadilly Cowboy books that I always hear about, that I don't know anything about, besides Edge. All right, there's one package. Next we got this one. And some fish. Save the paper. Here we got The Revenger, Mexican Morning. Oh, that's awesome. Arms for Oblivion. This is on Sphere, published by Sphere, the British publisher. So yeah, Chris got these all in the UK. Because that is where he lives. He knows I like them. Oh, this one has a... I'm just going to have to edit that. Corpse on Ice. So there we go, The Revenger. It's amazing. I think we have some of the US editions. This next one is my wife's favorite wrapping paper. She said, look, it's like a wizard, but he's like a fishman. A fishman wizard. Yeah, there we go. Mermaid. And you know what? I know I've said it before, I'm terrible when I send stuff. It takes me forever, and then I put it in a box and I send it. I don't send a note. Look at this. Look at all this effort that Chris went to. Wrapping these books up, make it a surprise. God, that's so cool. Got some Claire McNally Ghost Light. Man, it's awful noisy around here. Gringos too. Cannons in the Rain. That's awesome. Yeah, Gringos 3. Finally a book that speaks to me. And here's the last one. The Who Gives a Crap sticker. I think Chris gives a crap. His Gun for Hire Hawk, number 2. This is Fontana. These are Fontana books. Hawk number 13. Oh, these are different hawks. I get it. Took a second. This is a Western Hawk. Hawk number 12. And Hawk number 15. Very nice. Thank you so much, Chris. Mr. Goat Frenzy. I'm still stacking books over there for you. Should just send it off like you do, not wait till I have 100 of them. This next group is from Ed, who has a channel here. Mythologist Ed. I think I said it right that time. He messaged me and he was like, "Do you know anyone who would want these books?" And I said, "Me, I would love them." So this is the Cabot Kane series by Alan Cailloux. Alan Cailloux he wrote one of the books that I mentioned in my 5 spy book video. Assault on Kolchak. Not Carl Kolchak. Kolchak, Vladimir Kolchak. Assault on Ming. So I think I have this book, but I have a different version. But this is much cooler, and they all match. So I'll probably be trading out the other one. Assault on Agathon. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at those purples, man. That is gorgeous. Assault on Falawi. He's throwing that Arab guy there. Assault on Loveless. Man, I love the color schemes on this. Oh, that is amazing. This one, here's another one. Look at that. That is gorgeous. They sent me this, which is his book. Fractured. It's a book that Ed wrote. And a duo of fractured fairy tales. So he wrote this a couple years ago, and it's already been out, but he said in the note that Weird Frequencies inspired him to make it in mass market paperback size and redo it. See, so what did I tell you? Not dead. Ed is one of us. And here it is. This is proof right here. This is the calling card. You know it's cool. You know it's going to be pulpy. You know he's down. Mass market paperback size. That is so cool, Ed. This is a dime. One of the dime novels. So I tried to figure out if this was an original. And then I asked him, and he said that he thinks it is. I don't know, but that is just too cool. Clyde, the Resolute Detective by Old Sleuth. I don't know. Got a Shadow, the Master of Darkness, the Red Menace. A Daphne du Mur, the Breaking Point. The Wrecking Crew, Donald Hamilton, now a major motion picture. Some Matt Helm series. I thought this was a sticker, but it's not. It's on the book. Dean Martin. I think I heard that these movies are not very good. They make it too much of a joke, I believe. Got a Modesty Blaze that I did not have. The camera didn't like that cover, made it all dark. Got another assignment book. I'll have to see which cover I have. Might be a double, or sometimes I keep them both if I really like the cover. I think I might already have this one though, so that might be a double. Passage to Terror, because I do already have all the assignment books already, but sometimes I keep them if I like both covers. 2 editions. Another W.E.D. Ross Gothic, The Twilight Web. McFadden Bartell, yeah. McFadden Bartell, I love the look of the McFadden Bartell. I think it looks kind of like a comic book. Another Shadow, number 2, The Master of Darkness, The Black Master. The Wealth Seeker, number 21. All I know is the Shadow radio show. I haven't read any of it yet. The Death Tower. This is cool because I have these editions, but I don't have this one. I have like 5 of the others. I love the way that these look. Look at the Harlan Ellison Spider Kiss. Look at that guitar. Look at that demon on there. This is really cool. I think this is hard to find here. Harlan Ellison, Spider Kiss. Just finger picking that electric guitar. Maybe a country. Maybe he's in a country band. And then look at this sucker. Look at this. Look at this chunky monkey. Conan, the Cimmerian Barbarian. Wow. The complete Weird Tales omnibus. Finn J.D. John. Oh my goodness. Every Conan could ever want. That's a Margaret Brundage cover there. So is the front, but there we go. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, it's written. They printed it like the pulp pages too. Split. I know it has a name, but I can't think of what it is. All right, this next group is from King Allen, our good bud King Allen. I sent my wife a bunch of occult books. I don't know where she put them, and this video is already long enough. But he threw these in for me, and they are all of these long arms. We got tons of long arms now. I'm not going to show the covers of these. This is the specific one that I wanted though. It's long arm and the Wendigo. I'm hoping it has some supernatural elements in it. Long arm is another of the adult western series. So it's here we go. Sleazy stuff. Okay. And so yeah, and then he sent me this, the Savage Breast. This is what you guys think of me. The Savage Breast. What the fuck is, I don't know. And the Tightrope Men by Desmond Bagley. That one's very awesome looking. I got 3 more stacks. These are all books that I bought. I'm going to show this one first, even though I just bought it yesterday. I stopped at Bell Book and Comic, one of the shops that recently bought a bunch of books. They said 30,000 books, and they have really rare stuff, the stuff that we're like looking for, and they've been slowly putting them out. So I stopped by to see what they put out, and I grabbed this Supernatural special here. I got this for my wife. Here, what's it called? Dark Conflict. It's black magic. It's gorgeous. I love that cover. She already started reading it. She said it's awesome. She was so excited telling me about it this morning. But yeah, look at that cover. And then I got the William Hope Hodgson Carnacki, The Ghost Finder. I'm telling you, this collection is like the stuff, the good stuff. There we go. It's a Panther. Yep, Panther. Very excited to get that. And then I got this chunky monkey. And another chunky monkey. This is the E. Hoffman Price Carcosa. So there's only 4 Carcosas, and I now have 3 of them. The only one left is the Hubie Cave. So look at this big old E. Hoffman Price book. There he is. E. Hoffman Price was a pulp writer. He had published a lot in the Weird Tales. That is awesome. I paid $60 for this. He gave me a discount though, which is very nice of him. So that was from Bell Book and Comic. Then when Rob was in town, we went to Savage Used Books where I did the vlog, and got a bunch of stuff. It was really cool because when I was there, she was telling me that a bunch of people would come to the store because after they watched my video, she said someone came down from Chicago. They told her that they'd been there from Chicago. She couldn't believe it. She was like, "You came down here just to go to my store Yeah, it made me feel awesome. Made me feel really good. Glad to get people to go to these stores. You know, come to Dayton. There's lots of awesome stores, awesome shops, and Savage is one of them. So me and Rob went out there when Rob was in town on his way to Pulp Fest, one of his many some And yeah, here's a picture, Rob. And so we got some more spy books. I got an Ellery Queen spy book, which I didn't know that he wrote. Got the Vigilante #1, Eye for an Eye. I have some Vigilante books, but not #1. I do now. Baron Sinister. More spy books. I picked up this as I do already have it, but I got to send to somebody else. Soldado. So that's a double. Got another the May Ray pulp covers. I scored so many of these this month. Gorgeous. The Liquidator #3. Some men's adventure there. First-rate crime fiction. We got The Assassins. Frederick Mullally. This is a Magnum romantic spy thriller. See right there? It's romance and espionage. Assassins. Assassinos! Some Los Crudos for you there. Sorry. Sorry about that. You guys like Los Crudos? Oh man, that first 7-inch, I think it's a split with Hoizipungo. It's incredible. All of Los Crudos was awesome. Anyway, this is not a punk channel, it's a book channel. The Gate of Hell. A Syrian novel that pulsates with the savage action of Israel's conflict with the Arab front. Come Into My Parlor. Marilyn Campbell. This is one of the zebra thrillers. I like to collect these. There's zebra. It says suspense. Like I said, I think it's interchangeable. Suspense and thriller. Got the paperback of Laura. This is the movie, right? The old black and white movie. I just assumed that's what it was. So I got it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Here is a men's adventure series. I have another one of these. I read it and wrote up all the notes for it and never wrote the review. I do that often, actually. I just get behind, overwhelmed, so I just pass it up. I'm always like in my head, I'm like, maybe I'll do it someday. Doomsday Warrior. Which number is that? Oh, it's the very first one. Nice. Doomsday Warrior. This is a writing. It was written by a writing team. Writer Stacy is 2 people, and one of them was this punk rock dude. So I thought that was pretty cool. Dawn Smith, Secret Mission #20, The Bavarian Connection. When I was checking out, she was telling me the story of the people coming in and stuff, and then she's like, "Hey, I got a bone to pick with you. You said my books are dirty." I was like, "What? Did I say that?" I forget that this is going out into the world. I was like, "Oh, you know, some of them have been sitting on the shelf for a while." No, she thought it was funny. She had a woman, I guess, who works for her, was over in the other aisle giggling while she was saying it. Requiem for a Blonde by Kelly Roos. Yeah, shaking it. She's shaking it there. Burlesque. I love all these books that look like The Godfather, that they write it just like it. These mafia books. It's another one of my favorite subgenres. This is different. This is, it looks like it's old bare knuckle boxing, but it's also a detective story. Unfortunately, it got a little ripped there. But it's okay, like the art's still in one piece, so that's all that matters. A bizarre sporting underworld bristling with sex and murder. Peter Lubsey. Peter Lubsey. Witch by Barbara Michaels. I don't know if this is a gothic or what. I believe it is. This one definitely is. Hatred's Web. Got another Black Beret, The Night of the Jaguar. It's a Vietnam series. Operation Cuttlefish, the Cuttlefish of Cthulhu. I don't know why I got this. It's a submarine. I just like stuff in the water, stories in the water, I don't know. Max Roper Mystery, Kin Plot, The Kissing Gourami. Words I don't know how to pronounce. That looks cool. Detective, sleazy. And then as I was checking out, she has all these hardcovers behind her. I was standing there talking to her and something caught my eye and I said, "Can I see that book, please?" And this is what was there. Son of the White Wolf, Robert E. Howard. Oh man, this is one of those fax editions. So I just got the other one, the Dennis Dorgan one. I got that from Bell Book and Comic though, but this was at Savage. And it was $20. And she said, "I'll give it to you for 10. You sweetie, she's a sweetheart. So that's cool. And just like the other edition, it is there's lots of artwork in it. Lots of drawings. This thing is full of artwork. Man, we got so many Robert E. Howard books now. Last up, we went to the bookstore, which is down the street from Savage in Greenville, Ohio. And I got this Trader's Road, which is by Dorothy Daniels, but it's like a race car thriller. You know, we love Dorothy Daniels' gothic books. So, her writing a race car thriller? Wow. That was so different. Oh, it's another one of the romantic spy thrillers. Can you see that? Man, I love that. Black Spice. I think this is a pirate book. That's a great cover. That's enticing. Another gothic, House of Dark Laughter. She actually has a bunch of gothics at this store. Dorothy Eden. Listen to danger. Listen to it. What does it sound like? Falcon Low. I don't know why they trim it like that. Should have put the whole cover. And look at this amazing one. I was really excited about this. Cat's Prey. We did a Dorothy Eden book on the Guide to Gothics, and it was pretty good. Her and Dorothy Daniels. I think they're my two favorite ladies in the Gothic world. And then lastly, The Pulp Jungle by Frank Gruber. And this is a book all about him writing for the pulps. He wrote for Black Mask and stuff. So it's like a insider view of the world of being a pulp writer. His story. So that's it. That was a long video once again, sorry. I guess if you're still here, you're into it. And yeah, there'll be less. There won't be any hauls for a minute. And I don't know, I'm out of here. Turn it off.